infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Gary with Gary Michaels Clothiers Lincoln. I'm here to tell you about our custom shirt program. When you come into the store, we measure your chest, mid-waist, and sleeve length. Enter the measurements in an app, and we create your data fit size. You then try on one of our 99 data fit shirts for the proper fit. After that, pick out the fabric, collar, cuff, placket, and in roughly 2 weeks, your shirts are delivered at the same cost of buying off the rack. And by the way, the neck fits too. Gary Michaels Custom Shirts at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Currently, above ground pool inventories are nearly depleted. Get a complete premium above ground pool for only $29.99. Build your own pool. Be swimming in under 48 hours. Beautify your backyard with all new patio furniture at the lowest prices ever. In ground from $24,999. Stone semi in ground from $69.99. Install swim spas, bullfrog spas, chemicals, all in stock. Hurry in today. These sales are going fast. SupremeSpaAndPool.com.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to MWRbuildingandfence.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
The Rabbit Hole Bakery, located at 8th and Q in the Haymarket, is the ideal place for fresh breakfast items or desserts made daily. Cream puffs, cinnamon rolls, carrot cake, sweet potato pecan cookies, brownies, blondies. Do I need to keep going? What about bread pudding with homemade bourbon caramel sauce? Stop by the Rabbit Hole Bakery at 8th and Q in the Haymarket today to satisfy your cravings. And if you're looking for larger group orders, they do that too. Order ahead on their website at therabbitholebakery.com today. Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Escape the ordinary gym experience and unlock a new you with 3 Pillars Performance. Whether you're a high school athlete, college student, or former athlete, 3 Pillars Performance's state-of-the-art facility and certified trainers are dedicated to helping you achieve your fitness goals. Join a community that helps you get leaner, stronger, and move better than you ever have before. Visit 3 Pillars Performance online at 3pillarsperformance.com or in person at 5620 South 49th Street in Lincoln. Maximize your athletic potential with 3 Pillars Performance today.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East sports coach, Ahman Gray.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, it is another Victory Monday here in the capital city, here in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's myself, Nick, here at the mothership. We got Raff. In Alabama, we got AG and H-Town. Fellas, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, guys, it's another win, man. It's another win.
Yes,
AG, I tell you what, first of all, we got to do a regular morning weather. What's weather like there in H-Town, man?
Let me check real quick here. It is 76, mostly sunny. There it is.
Sunny and 76. And you guys all storm free right now in H-Town?
Yep. We had it was a hurricane about 50 to 100 miles off the Gulf Coast, but it went straight, basically hit, just kind of nipped us, but then went over in Louisiana. So I hope everybody there is okay as well. I don't think it caught. I haven't heard much about it, so that's good. Not much damage. So
gotcha.
It's always good.
Nice.
Don't hear
Rafferty, what about you guys, man?
About the same here. Clear and nice outside. Good golfing weather.
Indeed. It's been good here, man. So, like I said, Saturday night, temperatures were beautiful for a game. Nebraska obviously took care of business. Hey, if anybody texted Pete Ferguson to give him a welfare check to see what's going on with him?
We need to.
Because Dallas got the brakes beat off
Oh,
him.
I didn't realize he was a Dallas fan.
Oh, AG, big time. I mean, big time.
Oh, man. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with some of these NFL teams.
Yeah.
The Browns we saw Cowboys beat them, but then they beat Jacksonville or something like that.
Yes.
On the road, too.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. Rafferty, we're still buddies, man.
No comment.
Oh, you ain't gonna talk about his Broncos, huh? You don't want to talk about the Broncos right now when they lose, huh? Come on, Raph.
What is this Broncos thing you speak of?
It's facts.
Oh, wow.
I see. Oh, he's a fair weather fan.
Wow.
Oh, he's not no ride or die.
Oh no, I tweeted it out. I said, you better get the Broncos now because
here we go.
There's going to be heck to pay because not only are the Broncos going to kick some butt, I'm going to be the most obnoxious Broncos fan in the history of the world.
Well, you need to be that right now, even in a loss. That's all I say.
You know what that sounded like right now, where it's you better get them now. 2018 Nebraska.
Scott Frost, baby.
That's what that sounded like. You better get them now because we know it's Frost does in year 2 with programs.
Receipts,
huh?
Hey, but speaking of yesterday, why you make an anchor tackle rule and then you don't enforce it? And then last night on the Sunday night game, they say, well, they're going to fine players during the week that anchor tackle. So it's kind of a 50-50 thing. We can call the anchor tackle, but we probably won't. I mean,
we're gonna get you regardless.
Really?
But it makes no sense to me because, like yesterday, the pass interference on Surtain, he anchor tackled George Pickens. That should have been an anchor tackle penalty. They don't call it, but it's going to happen in one of these games. It's going to be a big play like that. And it's basically saying it's up to the referees, but they really don't want to call it. So are they just going to call it when it, it's when they, it's either
so
all or nothing. You can't just.
The inconsistencies is something that's plagued college and pro reffing officiating for a number of years now. And then you add more rules like that, Raff, you're not going to enforce it. So it's like, is it really? It's just weird. I'll put it that way. It's just
because
weird.
They were talking about it a lot last night because the injury to Joe Mixon when the guy basically sat on his ankle. And it's like that's an anchor tackle, but then Chris Collinsworth goes, well, the NFL said they're just going to fine them. They're going to get fined in the middle of the week. I'm like, well, so it's not a rule then. It's like just fine them. Then you can't say it's a rule, then not call it, and then have an important game and be like, oh, that's an anchor tackle. It's frustrating.
So another, I mean, something that's important to keep in mind here, just for context, there were 2 hip drop tackles in week 1 that went uncalled, and fines totaled up about $16,000 for players, for 2 players. One of them was Giants linebacker Darius Muasu tackled somebody, and then Jets cornerback Michael Carter II tackled a guy in week 1, Jawan Jennings of the 49ers. And that's ultimately the 2 that got fined. They were talking about it on the Chiefs Bengals game because Jamar Chase thought that he got hip drop tackled by the Chiefs defender. That's when Jamar got so frustrated, so animated, and ended up getting an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty later in the game. But it ended up not being a hip drop tackle, but they were talking on the broadcast about how it is so difficult for the officials to call because there's four parameters or 4 details that I'm trying to find them. So give me a second, but there's 4 like outlines of this is what makes it a hip drop tackle. And if one of the 4 is not there, it's a legal hit. So they were talking on the broadcast, Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, about it's incredibly difficult for an official to be able to like slow it down in real time and be like, okay, yep, that was all four details were covered there, or 3 of the 4 were covered, not the 4th. Like it makes it incredibly difficult. So it's going to be a normal thing for these to be uncalled and not officiated properly in the game. But as Raff said, then fines will come out later in the week.
But that's why we have instant replay, right?
Well,
but then you would think that's what instant replay will help them sort out that 4 points of pressure or whatever that.
Yes, well, and then
there's a hip drop.
And you have to have the conversation about game speed and how long are games taking, because if you're stopping to review a specific tackle,
but we only had 2 in the whole NFL. So what's the excuse?
But just because there's 2 that went uncalled for doesn't mean that there's only going to be 2 that get reviewed.
Correct.
Because look at when they did the pass interference rule a couple of years ago, and that's why it only lasted 1 season, was where you could challenge pass interferences or you could go back and overturn it. Because at the end of the day, as we know with instant replay, if you slow it down enough, you're going to be able to make yourself believe kind of anything. So at some point, similar to baseball, similar to basketball, you got to keep some sort of human element in the game. And if they go back and coaches are able to persuade officials to review a lot of tackles, it's a waste of time. It is a waste of time, and it makes the games way too long because you're pausing every couple of minutes to review a tackle and whether or not it reached all 4 points of those pressures that you talked about.
Yeah, not from the player's point of view, but I just wish they would have kept it as a fine thing. I wish it wouldn't be a penalty, just for the fact that I really feel it's going to pop up and hurt somebody. And then they're going to let it slide all year, and then something's going to happen, and they go, "Oh, hip tackle," and it's going to be at a crucial point. And it's just like you can't just call it when it's like just fine them and call it good, but to make it a rule and then not call it, it's frustrating.
It's what the NFL does. I mean, we have instant replay. We could break it down and slow it down. And I was, to to watch the Texans game last night, it was penalties for the second half of the game.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot.
Where I was watching the game, where I thought the game was over, it was just the end of the third quarter. That's how many penalties were called. Okay, so me hearing what Nick is saying, the NFL is just making excuses not to then put, because this is also player safety, correct? It falls under that category.
Right.
And so if you were considering to stay with player safety, you're going to really be detailed about this rule. And you only had 2. So even though they're saying, like you mentioned, Nick, it's a time thing, you only had 2 out of the whole 32 teams that played in the first week. So that means there's not a whole lot of occurrences other than one last night with Mixon. So really it's just more excuses to do their job as an NFL staff to continue to correct and be smart about player safety and how injuries can occur through certain tackles that are being trained by NFL coaches and teams. So again, it's something that could be done. It's just they got to put this a little bit more effort, and they sometimes don't sound like they want to do it.
Here is how the NFL, before we go to break, defines a hip drop tackle. A, grabs the runner with both hands. B, wraps the runner with both arms. C, unweights himself by swiveling and dropping his hips. D, landing on or trapping the runner's legs at or below the knee. So in real time, the officials have to make sure that all 4 of those are covered or not covered, right? And yes, to your point, once again, AG, I get what you're saying, and I agree with you that it's a lazy piece of it. But, for example, they would have reviewed Jamar Chase's yesterday.
Correct.
But that's the thing, is that's why they had to get rid of the pass interference call, because disrupting game flow. And people got so frustrated because it disrupted the game flow of it. Here's the thing. I'm good with just keep it the fines. Keep it the fines. Yep. Just do what it did, because this just opens the door for more officiating criticism in a world where it's been really, really bad before. I don't blame them as much now. The officials, the actual officials, maybe the league you can blame. I don't blame the actual officials as much, because I couldn't sit here and be in real time in that game speed and be like, okay, are all four of those accounted for? Yep. Okay. In real time, instead of throwing the flag, 15 seconds after the play, when you have a second to think about it. Once again, they're trying not to, I think, disrupt the game flow.
Yeah. Well,
few of the text.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely some work. Few of the text messages right here. Chase B says, "Go Pack, go." Packers took care. Then Raff and Baldwin tell Raff, "Go Steelers." One-Eyed Ray. Good morning, One-Eyed Ray. He goes, "Did Raff just say he's going to be the most obnoxious Broncos fan?" As in, I think we already know Raff was already there. Yes, and Mixon was drop tackled last night. And Big Daddy Travis, good morning to you. And we're going to get to that too, Big Daddy Travis, as far as Nebraska football in the second half play of their offense, the first 3 games we saw so far. So we're definitely going to talk about that at the top of the hour. When we come back, get us some more NFL action. We'll also hop into some quick history. And then the 9 o'clock to take the show into entirety, we'll talk about Nebraska football's win over UNI on Saturday night. Folks, it's Monday, a victory Monday morning, but they got a short week because Friday night lights, it's Nebraska takes on number 24 Illinois here at Memorial Stadium. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Escape the ordinary gym experience and unlock a new you with 3 Pillars Performance. Whether you're a high school athlete, college student, or former athlete, 3 Pillars Performance's state-of-the-art facility and certified trainers are dedicated to helping you achieve your fitness goals. Join a community that helps you get leaner, stronger, and move better than you ever have before. Visit 3 Pillars Performance online at 3pillarsperformance.com or in person at 5620 South 49th Street in Lincoln. Maximize your athletic potential with 3 Pillars Performance today.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a slight chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high around 87. Tonight, partly cloudy, the low around 68. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers and storms. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high around 88. Meteorologist Kyle Becker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 5 fights are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the Professional Middleweight Championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
We strive to help people get into home ownership. That is the American dream. Having something that you can go home at night and say, this is mine, is very important. The great thing about Remington Homes is affordability.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about their exciting new division, Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
The exciting thing about a Remington home is you get to choose your floor plan from predetermined floor plans. We give you a lot of choices, and you couple that with our great lot selection in all different areas. People do not want to be married to their house payment. They want to get a nice house with nice finishes in a great area for an affordable price. And that's what Remington Homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Currently, above ground pool inventories are nearly depleted. Get a complete premium above ground pool for only $29.99. Build your own pool. Be swimming in under 48 hours. Beautify your backyard with all new patio furniture at the lowest prices ever. In ground from $24,999. Stone semi in ground from $69.99. Install swim spas, bullfrog spas, chemicals, all in stock. Hurry in today. These sales are going fast. SupremeSpaAndPool.com.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake, and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Empower a child today with a Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial or residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. It was week 2 in NFL yesterday. Hope your team fared well if their name is not the Denver Broncos. But nevertheless, there was a lot of NFL action yesterday, of course. I would say the shocker for me at least yesterday, I want to get you guys on this. I did not see Dallas getting the brakes beat off of them that bad, man.
No.
Not like that. Did you guys see that coming?
No. That's why I said Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on NFL teams this week. Like, from the Browns to the Cowboys to Jacksonville. Oh, man. And then watching the Commanders and the Giants play football, man.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, yeah. I watched that. And then my eyes might have burned out of my face watching that game. That was a rough game to watch. It was like, it was nothing but field goals. Up until one point, I think they finally scored a touchdown apiece, if that. I say so. Good defense, offense has to work on it. You know, I don't really know.
Well, if you're the Commanders, you're just glad to get the win. However you get, like you said, AG. I just seen the highlights. It was not pretty. You had the Patriots, the Seattle taking care of the Patriots yesterday. The Raiders, shockingly, go into Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore's 0-2.
Wow.
Well,
Did not expect that.
Here's what's crazy. John Harbaugh, 0-2. Jim Harbaugh, 2-0.
You know, they talking back and forth. He's talking little trash to his bro.
Oh, yeah. I
mean, they're a competitive family. Dad coached, uncles coached, and now they're coaching. And so I wonder, I know it's not going to get too deep, but they're going to listen. It's going to be a little jab.
Oh, it's maybe a little bit, but at the end, John's going to be like, "Who's got the ring?" And
that's true.
Like, yeah.
But hey, bro, how you doing? Good. You had a tough weekend last couple of weeks, huh?
Yes, indeed.
That's it. That's how far it probably will go. Well, they got that common respect for each other.
And Jim is doing it. Jim is doing it with his with John's former running back.
Yeah, DK.
J.K. Dobbins.
JK. Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins has had a touchdown for the Chargers in each of his first 2 weeks, and so there's that part to it. Justin Herbert looks okay. I've been a big negative person towards Justin Herbert at times before, but here he's got him 2-0,
putting in work.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the coach that understands, you got a former player that was a really good player in terms of Jim Harbaugh through the years. And then he started his journey in San Diego University. And then for every team he's been on, he left the program in a better state of play, basically. And now you're seeing that with the Chargers. So it's super exciting. It's super good to see Herbert having a coach as a quarterback to kind of guide him around that path of being a better quarterback in the NFL. Because he was just thrown in the fire. If you remember, go back his rookie year, Tyrod Taylor gets the medical staff accidentally puncture whatever bodily organ, and then Justin Herbert just threw in there as a rookie, and he doesn't know really how to. He knows how to play. He just but he's like, okay, now you got to go play, and You just go with what you know. And so now he has somebody to help him to guide him on that road.
How about this? How about this, guys? The Giants, going back to that game, the Giants became the first team in NFL history to score 3 touchdowns, allow no touchdowns, and still lose in regulation. Washington, the Commanders went 0 for 6 in the red zone, 0 for 3 in goal to go situations, and won. If you don't count the Commanders' last possession of the first half, they scored on all 7 possessions. All 7 of them were field goals.
Were field goals. Yes. It was like, what am I? I'm like, I can't. This is Little League sports, like football, man. I've seen this happen in Little League football, but wow. You watch it long enough, you'll see everything. That's how things go. So.
Well, the Jets took care of the Titans 24-17. The Browns, of course, took care of Jacksonville 18-13. Colts and the Packers. Your Packers got one in there. AG 16-10 over the Colts.
Beautiful game plan by Matt LaFleur and staff. And staff offensively helping out Malik Willis to be able to go out there and help his team win. And being a backup, not having but a month on the roster. He just got picked up in late August, and he's able to come in, step in until Jordan gets back and play a really really good game for his team and use his legs a little bit. So it was a good game to watch.
Houston took care of the Bears. The Chiefs, a heck of a game. I'm going to say this about the Chiefs-Bengals game. That was an obvious pass interference. That big call that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what the discussion was about. They were like, the Chiefs getting bailed out again. I'm like, you can't hit a receiver before the ball gets there.
I'm gonna say something. I am so tired of the narrative of the Chiefs getting bailed out all the time.
You think they're getting bailed out, Nick?
No, I think it's football. Like yesterday,
that was an obvious pass interference.
I was watching with my buddies, and there was the flag got thrown in a little late in the process in the play, and they got bailed out again. And I'm like, you watch the replay, and by rule, the dude got there early.
Dude, even if you didn't know much about football, if you ask someone, did he hit that guy before the ball got there? Yeah.
Yes,
and people get so fired up. Take away the jersey name, take away the jersey numbers. People get so fired up with the narrative of like the Chiefs always get bailed out.
They're winning. That's why. This happened with the Patriots when Tom Brady was kicking butt and tail and Bill Belichick and him were on the same page. Yeah. It was the same thing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Because we went through this.
I know.
We've been through this. It's like, man, everybody wants to be a winner, but when it's not your team winning, why are you going to hate?
Right.
Don't hate. Suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. Get your team to win. Go become the head coach or the GM or whatever. Recruit enough players.
I was happy the Chiefs won.
What'd you say, Raff?
I was happy the Chiefs won. I need my fill of Taylor every week, so.
Yeah. I got Pat Mahomes too on fantasy.
She's getting more. She gets more pub than Kelsey. Does he still play?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even realize it. Like, where's Travis?
Yeah, well, there's that part. But can we also get rid of the narrative of like we hate seeing Taylor Swift get excited in the booth?
Yeah, I don't watch enough.
Raff, I'm genuinely asking this question. Why does it matter so much?
The only reason I say it is because the NFL makes such a big deal out of it. I mean,
they want eyes on the game.
They show eyes. Brings the eyes.
You're getting a different demographic of eyes. So you're getting teen girls, mostly her fans, watching. And regardless of who they are, the numbers is what's tallying in when Chiefs play on Monday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, whatever it is.
But it's still funny.
It's entertainment. You got to remember, this is entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the money. All about the money.
Heck yeah.
This is entertainment. NFL does get nominated for Emmy because this is daytime television. Just so y'all know that. I don't think people realize that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, folks, we also have
before we go to break, I got to ask you. I asked you over the phone. I got to ask AG and Nick. Russell Wilson, the starting quarterback next week for Pittsburgh?
If he's healthy.
I'm rolling with Fields.
I like Justin Fields a lot.
Justin's playing great. It just I know the way Tomlin rolls. If Tomlin sticks to his guns, he had Russell starting. But obviously it's a conversation, right? He'll sit both of them down. If it's a change, he's the type of coach which I would love to have done an internship with him because he's the type of coach. He'll sit both players down in the same room with him and say, hey, let's talk about this. You know, you playing well because he's very transparent, and that's where the successes come in. And for most players that's been around him, he's had a few players obviously that jumped the coop. We'll just say that. But most of the players respect him regardless if they're there or not, because he's always treated them like men and say, hey, this is the business. Now I may like Russell to still play, but if not, you know, or say, you know what, hey, Russ, Justin's got a hot hand right now. You know, are you, I know you're probably ready to go, but we got him right now. He's been at it for a few weeks and we got some dubs. So they'll have a conversation about it. And we'll see what's going to happen. But either way, I think he's going to make the decision that's better for the team.
Well, they got the Chargers at home, their first home game next week. The Steelers host the Chargers at 12 o'clock next week. Folks, we'll come right back. We got a short history segment, and then we'll dive into all things Husker football. Also, women's volleyball got it done over the weekend as well, knocking down Arizona State. So they took care of business as well. Folks, we'll be right back after this break. A little history. It's The Drive, 937 A Ticket.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Currently, above-ground pool inventories are nearly depleted. Get a complete premium above-ground pool for only $29.99. Build your own pool. Be swimming in under 48 hours. Beautify your backyard with all new patio furniture at the lowest prices ever. In-ground from $24,999. Stone semi-in-ground from $69.99. Install. Swim spas, bullfrog spas, chemicals, all in stock. Hurry in today. These sales are going fast. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
Okay. Here we go. You just don't stop giving, do you? Green flag, we're underway. The closest finish in NASCAR Cup Series history.
What a finish, boys.
Close to downtown, amazing campgrounds, 4 NASCAR races in one weekend, and it's the playoffs.
Goddamn drive.
Now you're just showing off. But we're not mad. In fact, we're looking forward to it. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 27th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at kansasspeedway.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
In dealing with the high interest rates, it's very important that you get as much bang for the buck. And that's what our Remington Homes is all about.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier and more affordable.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, whether you want painted trim or other upgrades. Those are all options with our Remington homes. If you're looking for more affordability and streamlined, you're probably better off with a Remington home. People get into homes that didn't think they could get into a home. A good product for the right price in budget.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we're back on this Victory Monday here at 93.7 The Ticket. Got Raff in Alabama, AG in H-Town, me and Nick here at the mothership. Little history segment that's coming up. Will be a quick one. In 2014, you guys, and I'm trying to figure out the last time someone's done this, Amir Abdullah rushes for 229 yards against Miami. That was the one they had. That was our 20-year reunion of the 94 team during that game. I remember it was brutally hot, that game. And I also remember that was literally 3 days after my mom had passed. And I wasn't even going to go to the celebration.
Wow.
And got a call from, talked to Coach Osborne, T. Frey, and some of the other guys. And it was probably the best thing to do was go down there, see the old guys. But when was the last time Nebraska had a 200-yard rusher in a game? Because I don't know.
We are looking that up here.
If anyone knows that text line, let us
2014.
Over Miami.
Think it was Amir Abdullah.
Yeah,
it very well could have been that one.
It could have been that one.
I think 200 yards might have been Amir Abdullah there.
Goodness. So we're looking at 10 years, unless I can't think of anybody, y'all. Again, if you look at the stats, but I can't think of anyone.
Zigbo had some good games, but I don't think he ever.
Zigbo, Roy.
Roy was before.
Before.
Yeah.
Rex.
He was before.
Are we talking at a certain year, like before? Like
just the last time we had a 200. I'm just thinking it's the last time we had a 200-yard.
Yeah, I'm going Amir 2014.
I say Amir, Roy, maybe Rex. Good question.
Yep. We'll have to think about it. Maybe Rex. May have been Rex at 200. Another part of history that's a very important part of history is little AD is no longer a lawyer to be. AD passes. I know most of you guys know this already. I didn't share it on the air yet, but Aiden, my son, passed his bar exam. He is an official lawyer, Aiden Davis Esquire.
There it is.
So definitely proud of that dude, man. Definitely proud of him and just all of his hard work, man. So he's official. He's off the payroll. We had dinner as a family at his place last night, so it was cool just to see him doing his thing, man. Doing his thing.
So can Lil AD be the official lawyer of the drive then, or?
Not a bad idea.
I mean, we have a chef, a lawyer.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
we need a lawyer.
We're getting it in. Raff, what you got, big dog?
I got a birthday today, or two birthdays actually. 66 years old today, Oral Hershiser, former Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher. Probably had one of the greatest years ever, 1988. I mean, that was
I
insane.
remember watching that season. Yeah, that was a good year.
And then the other birthday is Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, the golfer.
From one of the most hated golfers to now probably one of the most liked, I think, So I'm 31 years old today, Bryson DeChambeau.
Why is he hated?
Oh, he just kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way there for a couple of years, but then this year he made.
Yeah, okay.
He made a bounce back this year. Now he's very popular. So
got it.
Changed his attitude a little bit.
Hey, you got to do that sometime.
What you got, AGZ?
Yeah, I got a fun game that I didn't realize has been around before. It's popular again now. It's called Animal Crossing. It officially came out on Nintendo GameCube this day in 2002, and it's a little game. Basically, it's like Sims but for kids. If I have a quick description of it, so everybody understands the game. But it re-released not too long ago. I say in the last couple of years, and it's been just as super popular now. Back then, I didn't realize it came out in 2002. And like I said, Nintendo always sticking in their niche of family fun games where you can involve the entire family in the game. So there you go. Animal Crossing came out.
Love it.
22 years ago.
Cheeseburger says, I didn't watch a lot of NFL, watched a lot of Lincoln Youth football and yelling at Nick.
That's right. Yeah, there you have it. Guys, so I'm going through season by season trying to find if there's a 200-yard rusher. I forgot, and people may forget how good Trey Bryant's start to his 2017 season was. Trey Bryant, in a 43-36 win over Arkansas State, rushed, 31 times for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns that day against Arkansas State. We forget it because then he had to obviously medically retire from football. So to this point, though, here, how about this one? What have we got this one? Anyway, as of right now, through 2017, Divino Zigbo against Purdue in 2018 had a 170-yard game. But I mean, there's been a couple that are close. Nothing over that 200-yard mark, though.
I'm looking.
So we can change it up this year.
I don't know.
Yep. My thing is just get the dub by any means necessary.
Yeah, I want to win. That's the one that counts.
That's right.
We might fall too in love with the guy throwing the ball. It's fun to watch.
We got to do something. Folks, when we come back, we'll discuss for the next rest of the show, we'll discuss Nebraska, how they took care of business, kind of grade out who stood out on both sides of the ball, get some stats and figures for you. It's The Drive. It's Victory Monday, 93.7 A Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 22nd, there's a special for ticket listeners only. Enjoy USDA Choice Porterhouse steaks for just $9.99 per pound and all-natural extra meaty loin back pork ribs for $2.99 per pound. Tell the meat market you heard these prices on 93.7 The Ticket to get the deals. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, October 5th, with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 5 fights are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the Professional Middleweight Championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
In dealing with the high interest rates, it's very important that you get as much bang for the buck. And that's what our Remington Homes is all about.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier and more affordable.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, whether you want painted trim or other upgrades. Those are all options with our Remington homes. If you're looking for more affordability and streamlined, you're probably better off with a Remington home. People get into homes that didn't think they could get into a home. A good product for the right price in budget.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a slight chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high around 87. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low around 68. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers and storms. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Becker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right, most recommended Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East Sports coach Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back to discuss the big game. Nebraska took care of business, UNI, 34-3 on Saturday. Was impressed. I know, you guys, let me ask you this. I know there's going to be people right away who are going to ask. I can't say right away. There's already been a few texts. AG and Nick, Raff, are you guys alarmed at all by Nebraska in the second half of the games you've seen thus far? I would say not thus far. I would say against Colorado. Of course, against UTEP, they took care of business. They played everybody. I think even the band played against UTEP as far as that goes. But against Colorado and against UNI, Is there any concern that you guys have with the, I'm not going to say lack of production, or would you say you would like to see more points in the second half, particularly the third quarter?
It is lack of production, but no, I'm not alerted by it. It's just something that they got to learn, just like they've learned how to win the first half of the game. Now they got to learn how to finish off a game and put guys away in the third, fourth quarter, and the reasons why of scoring points, and obviously defensively have been there. Defense has done its job for all 4 quarters. So I believe Coach Rule has been raising that as well in the locker room or in the meeting room with the players. So I think they're gonna, it's gonna take time, just like everything else.
Rafferty, what's your thoughts?
No, I'm not totally alerted to it. I think a lot of it too is I think the play calling changes a little bit. Then you have the pesky penalties, and I'm not even Coach Rule wasn't even upset. The interception that Raiola threw, I mean, they were being aggressive downfield. The ball was put in a spot, maybe puts his hands up a little bit higher, let it kind of get to his body a little bit there. He probably makes that catch. So I'm not too alerted by it. I maybe Colorado a little bit, but then again, they had such a decisive lead at halftime. You just want the clock to tick down and get that win. So I mean that's the biggest thing for me is they're not letting anybody crawl back into the games. I would be alerted as if we were up by 21 going into the second half, and then the other team crawled back in and made it like a 3-point game, and we were like, that's when I'd be alerted. But being that we're winning these games decisively and not having that production in the second half, I mean, we could be nitpicky about it and be like, hey, we need more passing touchdowns, we need more running touchdowns in the third quarter. But being that we're keeping these teams at arm's length, that they're 21, 28 points behind, that's where I would be alerted is if they started coming back to them.
Nick, I'm not concerned about it. I'm really not at all because the game is in control.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like you mentioned, the play calling changes a little bit, so that's not a concern of mine at all. Raph, to your point, if a team comes back in the second half, we end up squeaking something out by 3, I'd be concerned. And HE, to your point, I think is also spot on in that this team is learning to win still. This team is learning how to do simple things, basic things, take care of the ball, not jump off sides. We've been fairly clean as far as that goes. And I know the refs last week game, not the one against UNI, but against Colorado, of course, the refs had a lot of influence on that. There were some phantom calls both ways as far as that goes against Colorado. But for the offense, like I said, I like what the offense did. I'm going to tell you guys right now, man, I am I watched this game again yesterday, and I was very impressed. Dante Dowdell, man, I don't know what he did this summer. Yeah, but he is a different running back from and granted, the spring you don't see a whole lot. I saw enough to be like, I don't know. No, he is the truth, man. You guys just get your impressions about Dante. I mean, the way he runs hard, he runs aggressively, and AG, he's not afraid of contact either.
I like it. Go ahead, Raff. You go.
Oh no, go ahead, bro. I was just saying yes. I was agreeing.
Yeah, I mean, from his size and his ability to let his linemen get to their run fits and hit the hole just at the right time, puts defenses on notice. And like I said, along with his size too, because that right there is going to let linebackers.
Oh no!
Come back.
We might have just lost AD we lost AG. We just lost AG. Here he is. Anyway, okay, I'll finish his point. I think his size is causes fits for linebackers, right? And we've seen that. Nebraska's done a pretty good job. I also think, guys, allowing him to get into a groove. I feel like they've done a good job of balancing the 3 or 4 running backs that they want to play consistently, and the 3 being Emmett Johnson, Ramir Johnson, and obviously Dante Dowdell. 4 if you want to include Gabe Irvin in there. I feel like they've done a good job of kind of allowing them to get into a rhythm. Think about one of Nebraska fans' biggest complaints the last couple of years has been the lack of ability to get guys into a rhythm and get them going throughout the course of a game. You'll see them, the consistency piece, right? Consistency of carries, allowing them to carry the ball multiple times on multiple drives. Like that hasn't been always a thing of the past. Nowadays, though, we're starting to see it with Dante Dowdell, where against Colorado in every single drive of the second half, he carried the ball on at least 2 of the plays to every single drive. Like those types of things, it goes deeper than just rushing yards per carry. How many rushing yards total did he have? How many touchdowns did he have? what's the drives look like? Like what when you look at deeper at the plays, what do they look like? And you can't complain about the running back room to this point, I think.
Well, you look at the success in the first half that Raiola had. I think a lot of that can be attributed to the running back Dowdell, because the respect that their defense had to pay to him. You're starting to see where it's kind of like pick your poison with Nebraska. Okay, if you're going to drop a bunch of people back, okay, we're going to pound Dowdell. If you're going to make conceded effort to stop our running game, well, then watch out, because then our passing game is going to come. So this is, like you said, Nick, this is exactly kind of where I foresaw our offense that I wanted it to be like. Would it be like that? Was not sure, but now you're starting to see it, pay some dividends, especially there in those first halves.
Another name, guys, I want to bring up that I was awfully impressed with is the true freshman Carter Nelson.
Yeah.
Carter Nelson, third time playing 11-man football. I mean, when you think about it, in a game time atmosphere, finishes with 4 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. The thing that was most impressive is the yaks, the yards after the catch. He had 29 yards after the catch. But that young man is playing some great football. Raiola's putting it right on him. So it was really, I don't think he's redshirting.
No. Well, and that's one thing I will say about both Carter Nelson and Ja'Cory Barney Jr. And
he was the next one.
Ja'Cory Barney is somebody that obviously got a carry early on in the first game of the year against UTEP. And that like told me, okay, they expect Ja'Cory Barney to be a big part of this team going forward. Because in the first game of the season, who do you give the ball to early on?
Barney.
They gave it to Ja'Cory Barney. I think now they've started to implement. I keep wanting to refer to Carter Nelson as a tight end, even though I know he's listed as a wide receiver and his size is maybe more of a hybrid. But man, what he does, what he can do, and we saw it on Saturday in the seam.
Well, that jerk route that jerk route was impressive, and to do that as young as he is was
that's my thing is what he can do in the seam. And if Dylan Raiola, who's been confident enough to throw balls across the middle and has done so at a relatively good clip, that's where you can really develop a connection and some dangerous and dynamic offensive ability, I think.
Tommy here, good morning to you. Tommy says Carter Nelson reminds me of Matt Harrion. He's fast, but he runs so smooth. And that's a good comparison to Matt Harrion. Very similar, obviously, Carter being taller, but just those same fluidity, good hands. He's special, man. He's special.
I would agree.
And I'm okay not redshirting anyone if they look like they belong there.
Absolutely.
It's when they don't belong, and then you're like, oh man, red shirt, But like Barney and Nelson, they look the part. So it's like I have no problem with them, burning the red shirts.
No, not at all. No texture 9205. I'm with you. Because how much do you like that Barney's sitting up and waiting for his blockers to get set up? And I tell you what, unknown texture, he's mature beyond his years. His football IQ is extremely high. So a lot of things. I'm very excited for his future. Guys, defensively, I know we got a break, but defense when we come back, I know those guys will break down the break. I have to step out to take care of some business, but I know that Raff and AG and Nick will keep it rolling for the second part to address some defense.
Here's one thing I will say. Grant on the YouTube stream said, since when did we start nitpicking wins? We need to beat Big Ten opponents first. Here's the thing, Grant. And I agree with you, right? Because we found on our post-game show, Jay and I were like fielding complaints about Nebraska 35-3, or what was it? 34-3? 34-3 victory, right? But here's the thing, Grant, at least you have wins.
Yeah.
Like there's that one. When did we start nitpicking wins?
It
when
feels
started
good.
Winning games.
Yeah.
When he started winning games.
Yeah.
So
just
there's that piece.
Get the dubs by any means necessary. Just win.
It feels good to nitpick wins. I love to nitpick wins. One of my favorite things ever. I miss it.
All right, AD. We'll see you later. Take us to break.
Absolutely. Folks, we're going to break. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
It's the greatest time of the year again. Kickoff is here and football is officially back. Over 1 million fans across 33 states got in the game last year by making picks on Underdog, and this year you can too. Making picks on Underdog is straightforward and signing up is even easier. Just head over to Underdog's simple-to-use mobile app or UnderdogFantasy.com and sign up with promo code EARLY, and Underdog will give you a free pick to use on your first cash pick'em entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code EARLY to claim your new customer special of a free pick and your deposit offer. Must be 19 plus in Nebraska and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a slight chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high around 87. Tonight, partly cloudy, the low around 68. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers and storms. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Becker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Currently, above-ground pool inventories are nearly depleted. Get a complete premium above-ground pool for only $29.99. Build your own pool. Be swimming in under 48 hours. Beautify your backyard with all new patio furniture at the lowest prices ever. In-ground from $24,999. Stone semi-in-ground from $69.99. Install. Swim spas, bullfrog spas, chemicals, all in stock. Hurry in today. These sales are going fast. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I can't believe I just scratched that card. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, October 5th, with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 5 fights are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the Professional Middleweight Championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Guys, I wanna get to, since we have AG back first, let's continue his running back's thoughts, because I wanted you to continue that, AG. So about Dante Dowdell, what have you seen from Nebraska's running back room as a whole?
Yeah,
with Dante Dowdell, Ramir Johnson, and Emmett Johnson, who saw some more time on Saturday against Northern Iowa.
Yeah, it's starting to pan out to where Dowdell is the main back and everybody else supportive. Ramir Johnson is probably the back that, like I said, we talked about this, I think, in the first game, where we don't want to like label him as the pass back or when they do certain plays. But yeah, he has that neck. But how you counter that is make sure you do the same amount of plays with him as you would do with Dowdell. So the defenses don't get, oh yeah, we know they're about to give him the ball up the middle, or he's gonna put Ramir, okay, he's gonna do a screen play here, or he's gonna run a route or what have you. So make them not think, where you make sure you give him the ball up the middle just as much as you give Dowdell the ball in the middle in terms of Ramir. So I like the rotation. It's going real good, and it's helping out. Obviously, it's helping out the pass game, because that's why Dylan and the receivers have time to get open, off the play action. That is why you can never discredit having a run game that is effective. And a run game being effective is not me saying the run game has to be over 100 yards. It has to be where the defense takes notice and there's conversion. So when it's third and short, fourth, if you go on it for fourth down and you get the conversion and the defense is making adjustments to try to slow you down, that's where the run game is effective.
Were you guys surprised to see in Nebraska there's some of their statistics here just running the ball from their running backs? Dante Dowdell with 6 carries, Emmett Johnson with 4, Ramir Johnson with 2, and then obviously Gabe Irvin and maybe some later scenarios with 3 carries. Were you surprised that there wasn't a guy that had double-digit carries, or there wasn't a Dante Dowdell 12 carries while Emmett Johnson had 4? Like, were you surprised that the numbers were so balanced on Saturday against Northern Iowa, or do you just not even read into it?
I don't really read into it. I mean, some games go like that. It'll be a game where we'll see Dowdell. It might be this game coming up this weekend against Illinois, where Dowdell is going to be the main dog, where he gets close to 20 carries because of his size. And Illinois' defense haven't, I haven't watched film on them yet, but just looking at this, knowing where they're at and their season and how they're playing teams in the Big Ten so far, or just for going into Big Ten play, they're playing really good football. And I know the way Belima draft or recruits players, he's going to have big linebackers that can move and hit. So I think having him, this might be a game for him to get the lion's share of carries.
Illinois. Go ahead, Raff. Sorry, go ahead, Raff.
Well, I was just going to say too, and also your quarterback was on a heater in the first half. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, somebody has.
And I'm not sure. I haven't watched it close enough yet to see if their defense was trying just to take away the run, and so we were just going to the pass. But man, when he is that hot, you've got to go with the hot hand there. And I think there'll be other games where Dowdell will get hot and he'll get those 17, 18 carries, but that first half, I mean, you just had to let him throw the ball because he was seeing the field quite well.
Exactly.
So Illinois as a team, they are 59th in the country going into Friday's game against the run in terms of run defense in the country. Through 3 games, they're giving up on average 123 rushing yards per game, which averages out to 4.19 yards per carry for them. Nebraska, just for added context, they are 16th in the country. Now, obviously, understand the maybe the teams that Nebraska's played, because Northern Iowa did run the ball with a little bit of success, especially early on. You had not only their quarterback, Aiden Dunn, had 49 rushing yards, but then Pesic Hickson had 39. Ty Edwards had 37. In Northern Iowa as a team had 139 yards. But Nebraska as a team giving up 2.4 yards per carry on average, 70 yards per game average through the first 3 games. But once again, understand the opponents, what type of offenses they play. Colorado doesn't really run the ball a whole lot, or at least do it so effectively, where UTEP is more of that space and pace type of offense as well. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts, because it goes back to Grant's comment on the YouTube stream about nitpicking wins and things like that. Obviously, Nebraska's 3-0, 22nd. They moved up 2 spots moved up 1 spot in the AP poll this week. The change of conversations and the potential conversations that a program like Nebraska could be having, but instead they're sitting here at 3-0. What about the fan bases for Florida and Florida State right now? Like it's gotten worse. This is an article USA Today just posted about, and it's Billy Napier era at Florida nears end with boosters ready to pay the buyout. This comes from USA Today just this morning. It says a group of Florida boosters have pulled together all the money to cover the expense of firing Coach Billy Napier. People with direct knowledge of the situation told USA Today. The 2 spoke on the condition and stayed anonymous because of the sensitivity of the process, which will begin when interim Florida President Kent Fuchs makes an official decision. The only variable is when. So it almost sounds like not if, but when, right? If Florida fires Billy Napier, Napier will be owed approximately, how about this, guys, $26 million in buyout money. But that number could be mitigated because Florida is currently being investigated by the NCAA for their recruitment and their involvement in Jaden Rashada, who is that quarterback that was going to go to Florida for like double-digit NIL.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Right.
That player.
So,
Yes.
so Rashada's currently at Arizona State now with Kenny Dillingham as his head coach. But don't forget, so it's almost like the Ed Orgeron, tell me which door you want me to walk out of and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Billy Napier might not get all or any of that $26 million if he's found to be completely involved in this recruitment, because then you have the conversations of firing for cause.
Correct. Wow.
So just drastic conversations. Obviously, just 3 games into the season, Florida's 1-2. They have a win over Samford, but they're 1-2 overall after losing to Texas A&M at home this weekend. And now, once again, according to USA Today, sounds like not if, but when for Billy Napier's time to come to an end.
They'll be interested to see what they look at for a head coach. If they'll take the route of bringing some. Oh, AG's throwing his hat in the ring.
Yeah,
you just want the buyout, AG. I see it in your eyes. Nah, it'd be interesting to see if they bring someone that'll galvanize the fan base, or if they're going to go for, or if they'll go for a coach that the hot name, or are they going to go with somebody that has, okay, AG, you're in. I'm throwing you in. You're
hot
in there.
name. I'm gonna galvanize the fan base because they already hate me because we beat their butt back in the '95 the national title game. So they're gonna have to like me.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, guys. For Florida State, I mean, to have this conversation, Florida State, who are going through a stadium renovation right now, you can see it on TV when they play. Mike Norvell's contract buyout for the 0-3 Florida State Seminoles, $65 million.
Hello.
That's his buyout.
That is his buyout details.
Wow.
The Seminoles are 0-3 for the second time under Mike Norvell, coming off in an undefeated regular season in 2023.
No, you got to write that out. I'm sorry.
So how about this? A buyout of Norvell would prove costly. Norvell would be paid $65 million not to coach the Seminoles, or also 85% of his base salary and supplemental pay for the remainder of the contract, which expires in 2031.
6 years.
Gosh,
bro, you writing that out.
I think you've got Florida State. You've got to just for the results of last year. I mean, I think you've got to give him another year. I would think with that buyout.
He get more than 1 year. It's for the dollar amount.
I mean, you would think so, because it's essentially a Jimbo Fisher situation at Texas A&M. That's what this feels like. Maybe not such a large payout, but
I don't think Florida State's got the coffers of what a Texas A&M has too. So I think AG's right, where I think you've almost got to let him continue to coach, because I don't think they have that type of money.
Here's another thing. Just so he's getting paid $10 million a year. Mike Norvell is. That's what he's making this season in 2024. So this is a piece that I actually forgot about until I was doing some research this morning before the show, is that he signed the extension in January because he flirted with the Alabama opening.
Correct.
So Mike Norvell in his now 4+ seasons at the helm has gone 3-6, 5-7. Then he went 10-3 in 2022. Obviously the 13-1 season last year. In this offseason, had the conversations, whether it was legit or whether it was an agent saying, hey, Mike Norvell's having conversations with Alabama. He somehow, some way gets the extension out of it through 2031, and now starts 0-3 with losses to Georgia Tech, Boston College, and Memphis, 2 of those being at home. And you're sitting there with a massive deal through 2031 that you're going to have a buyout of $65 million if they were to make the decision today.
Yeah, that's wild.
And it's the principle.
I'm
just going old school. I was like, hey, bro, you better figure it out. You're going to work for every dime and cent. I can't be a booster, put money in my school, and having a guy sitting at home doing nothing but consulting for 5 years. No, nah.
Oof.
You're gonna ride this out, partner. What you need help in recruiting? Where's the issue? In coaching, you need better coaches on the staff beyond yourself. Where is it? Where is the hole at? Where's the problem at? Because, like I said, just the principalities.
You could also argue that a lot of this negativity around Mike Norvell started when he lost Travis Hunter on signing day to Deion Sanders and Jackson State. because Travis Hunter, the number 1 overall player,
Yeah.
Florida State was coming off of that 3-6 season, or excuse me, the 5-7 season rather. And they had a guy in Travis Hunter in the class that had been committed to him for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And then on signing day, they got him taken away from Florida State by obviously one of their former players, an alumni of Florida State, Deion Sanders, and Jackson State was where Travis Hunter elected to play. So, I mean, that's where it kind of all started, the negative feelings. But then Mike Norvell covers it up, gets better with a couple of, double-digit win seasons, gets a new contract, and now it feels like, the wheels are starting to fall off just after 3 games, which is kind of bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, and it's really recruiting is business, so it's not really, you shouldn't really, whoever's holding this grudge or not let go,
yes,
and holding against Norvell, you can't do that. That's not fair to that coach. So they say, oh, we lost a recruit. Yeah, he's the number 1. That happens. That's why you recruit, because you're recruiting to get the best players. And if you lose out on one, you know what? All right, we'll get them next year. That's all. You can't hold that against a coaching staff or a coach, because then you lead to this situation. Now it's then now turn those ill feelings into something that's actually a lot not as bad as what you think, but they make it sound worse among their situation, basically.
Yeah. Speaking of recruiting, also, if you're Kalen DeBoer at Alabama, you send a huge Christmas card to Nick Saban, because I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see Ryan Williams play yet.
Yeah,
he's the youngest player in major football Division I. He's 17 years old. He's an absolute freak.
What position?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Oh yeah, I've seen highlights of what he did last week. Yeah, he's
number 1 player out of the state of Alabama in last year's recruiting class.
So good.
Yeah, I saw some of his highlights this past weekend. Yeah.
So this season, to this point, to Raff's credit, 10 catches this season through 3 games, 285 yards, 4 touchdowns.
All right, there you go.
Yep. He's 17 years old.
17 years old. All right, Raffy, RGT and AG wrapping us up. When we come back, go ahead and throw us to break, Raff.
All right, we'll throw the break. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 22nd, there's a special for ticket listeners only. Enjoy USDA Choice Porterhouse steaks for just $9.99 per pound, and all-natural, extra meaty loin back pork ribs for $2.99 per pound. Tell the meat market you heard these prices on 93.7 The Ticket to get the deals. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, October 5th, with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 5 fights are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the Professional Middleweight Championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
The internet headache always starts in the contract. Buffering, hidden fees, connectivity problems, regular outages. What a pain in the asterisk. But there's a cure and a way to stay connected, headache-free with Allo Fiber. No contracts, no secret fees, no robots repeating the same thing over and over. Just fast-acting, painless internet, doctor's orders. Break free from fine print misery. Switch to Allo Fiber now to get real speed and support simplified. Visit allofiber.com/breakfree to switch today.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Concerts keep rolling at Pinewood Bowl with a great show on Wednesday, September 18th. Bare Naked Ladies headlines with Toad the Wet Sprocket starting things off at 7 p.m. for a trip down 90s memory lane. Don't miss Bare Naked Ladies and Toad the Wet Sprocket on Wednesday, September 18th at Pinewood Bowl. Get tickets today at Ticketmaster.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh, Kansas.
Here we go. Second half today.
You just don't stop giving, do you?
Green flag, we're underway.
The closest finish in NASCAR Cup Series history.
We won. What a finish, boys.
Close to downtown, amazing campgrounds, 4 NASCAR races in one weekend, and it's the playoffs.
Goddamn right.
Now you're just showing off. But we're not mad. In fact, we're looking forward to it. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 27th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at kansasspeedway.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to the drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florio's Italian Restaurant and Grill just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. All you have to do is visit Florial's restaurant. They provide a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations, place takeout orders, or get any type of catering that you might need, maybe Friday night for the game against Illinois. So, boom, got it.
There you go. Let's go right into it. Raff, what you got today for a little RGT action?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street, going there between 12 and 5 p.m. Just say you listen to The Drive at 93.7 The Ticket, and you get 15% off your tab. So stop in there. They're awesome there. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to 93.7 The Ticket. 1 year ago today, we moved into the new studios. So it's our first anniversary. It's been awesome. The Mill, great place to come down and have a coffee. Just everyone there. I mean, you guys are some of my best friends that I've got in the whole wide world. And it's this studio and this partnership and everything. So big thanks to DP and Rebecca for everything they do. It's just cool to see you guys every morning. It is the best part of my day, for work, that is. All right. Now, so that is Raff's Good Take. Love you all. So congratulations.
There you go. All right, AG, any final thoughts? Oh, you're muted, AG.
Hey, no, I'm gonna leave it as that. Ralph did it good. 1 year anniversary of the ticket being on 11th and can't beat that.
We're excited. We're gonna do some celebrations, stuff as well throughout the course of the day. Got some exciting stuff coming down the road this week as well. And so don't forget. And with Friday's game, I saw we had a text earlier in the show too about it. With Friday's game, our pregame coverage will just start at 4 p.m. So we'll have 4 p.m. With obviously where normally old school is at, but pregame coverage will start at 4 p.m. and we'll take you all the way up to kickoff, which is a 7 p.m. kick on Friday night on Fox for Nebraska and Illinois. Ranked matchup. We'll see if Nebraska can win against a ranked team. The last time they played a ranked team they played a ranked team in Memorial Stadium was, I believe, 2021 Iowa potentially. And so there you have it. But anyway, all right, Rafi, we got 20 seconds. Take us away.
All right, everyone. Before we leave today, I just want to send our thoughts and condolences to Jack and Mary Russell. Awesome people. Just praying for y'all. Everyone else, be nice to each other, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story gang. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights